Ladies and gentlemen, please take your seats. The show is about to begin.
Hey, yeah. What's good, everybody? Welcome to the stream. We got, is it week 9? Week 9 of the spring 2024 seasonal coming at you. We got a French team in Refuze taking on the Circle, which is mostly European, on Hürtgen Forest. And yeah, we're still doing the whole record and then upload, or not upload, but stream from OBS. I guess we're not in the clear yet with the whole DDoSing situation. So as an extra precautionary, we're just going to take another week and just kind of make sure that, you know, we don't have to deal with those problems again. So again, the match is already finished, but you know, things were a little crazy actually before this even started, how the match started. We started a little late, and yeah, things kind of happened last minute, but you know, we're here for it. It's all good. What do we got? Let's go over, let's see. Let's go over the results from earlier. Okay. So if we're looking at week 9, SLK played Helios. I want to say it was this morning it was last night my time. And I did watch the whole thing this time. And Helios did come out 3-2 victors, although they were down with about 30 minutes left. I believe they came back and held on. The map was Omaha Beach. Not quite sure the midpoint, but they came back late and came out with the victory. Greyhounds also played, I want to say this morning at some time. I think Bueno was the one who casted that one. And Greyhounds looked absolutely dominant. 5-0'd Chimera in about 45 minutes, looking really strong. And the most recent match, the one that Mr. Altberg did with GBI in 82nd, that was a really, really fun match to watch. Again, Omaha Beach with Mike Lowry co-casting that was absolutely exciting. I love Omaha personally. I think it's one of the best maps to cast, because there's so much going on and there's balance. It's not like a stagnant 3-2 hold. There's always some action going on for most of the midpoints. Even the point up north that some people don't like, it's really hard to get that back once Axis gets hold of the northern point. But the other 2 points are pretty good. And that one back and forth again. 82nd was up late with about 23 minutes or so left. GBI comes back and snatches victory away from 82nd. So they come out the victors 3-2 GBI. Now the match I cast, you'll have to just watch and see how that washes out with Refuze taking on the Circle. But yeah, in terms of how the games and who goes where, man, every time I look at this thing, my eyes hurt. So I just can't, I mean, I could if I really wanted to sit down there and break it down and tell you who plays who, maybe. But then again, you throw the wheel in there and you don't know who the matchups are. So you just have to tune in Monday, I believe. Altberg is going to spin the magic wheel, and we're going to know what our matchups are. So pull that down real quick. And yeah, before we jump into the match, make sure you guys are doing me a big favor. Hit the like button, comment, subscribe, share it, all that stuff. Just get the word out. Make sure the comp scene gets its proper due and its attention. And anyway, without further ado, we're going to jump right into this match. I'll see you guys on. All right, here we go. Official map flip. Hürtgen Forest is our map. And we have got, looks like Siegfried Line as our midpoint. And before I get started doing anything, I must find my guy, Legion. We'll be doing artillery. There he is. George Squad. Let's go. All right, so we're underway. About 2 minutes ago in the warm-up, you guys can see right there, nodes are being built. We're going to go quick over seasonal rules. Protected nodes, as you can see right there below us, we've got guys popping out those nodes. They're not going to be touched. Panther is not to be used. It's a little P. We all know this. Quicker reload time than a Tiger. Also, single artillery gun, whatever gun our guy gets into today. Legion will stay in that gun the entire time. Quick little head-to-head matchup. This is what I think is going to happen based on stats and all the stuff that I've done some research on. And I think, decidingly, Refuze has quite a big advantage. In fact, not only do they have advantage, I think they're the only team to beat Extreme Dinosaurs this seasonal. So, with the Extreme Dinosaurs coming in as, probably the favorites to win seasonal, and they actually beat them. So it says a lot about Refuze. And just a quick go over the results from earlier this morning, this evening, or last evening, I should say. Helios was able to come back and win 3-2 over SLK. I believe the map was Omaha Beach. They were down 2-3, and they came back and won 3-2. I'm not sure if it was late, but they came back and won and held on, whereas the Greyhounds, playing our Aussies from down under, Greyhounds were absolutely dominant. A 5-0 performance from them in 45 minutes. And then I just caught GBI against 82nd. That was a thriller also on Omaha. GBI was down 2-3 until like the last 20 minutes, staged a huge comeback and stole a victory away from 82nd. And here we are on Refuze Circle, our last match of the day. This is week 9 of the spring seasonal, and we're ready to get started. Here we go. 6 seconds before the start. We got to get all the way down south. Let's roll. We're going to get further south. We're going to get right on the point proper. And right below us, they should be coming through. And here they come into your screen. A treacherous run through the trees. That is a bad start for the circle. Was that a bulk of their infantry? No, thank God it wasn't. We're gonna jump off of them. We're gonna head further south. Rocket snipes inbound. Circle doing a nice job of gaining the little shed down to the south of the strong point. But those guys need to hustle up and get over into the strong point itself. Refuze has a ton of bodies. And that little bit of advantage that they had off the start, as you can see, is already gone. And we're dead even. And based on position alone, you can just see that Refuze is in a much better position, forcing the circle to have to come into their kill zones. Luke's on a YOLO. Throwing everything they can to save the point. Buying time for infantry. All types of rockets. Surprisingly, Luke's is still up. Luke's is all but finished. Three-quarters of the way capped for Refuze. Not seeing how this is going to even be contested any longer. Getting ready for the flip. And there you have it. Really nice start for Refuze. Taking the early lead. 3-2 over the circle. Quick little view of the map. Let's just get an idea of what's going on in terms of garrisons. Yeah, the whole entire G column is covered from the 3 all the way down to the 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2 in reserve. I'm sure they'll pop them behind ceiling at 42. Now, while we have a quick second, there's a ton of graphics that I wouldn't go over, but we had like a kind of crazy late start on this, so first thing we're going to do is just going to hit over the starting rosters. Now, like I have Kotex usually doing artillery, but today it's Legion, and I was wondering if him being in that gun would make a big difference. Being Kotex, and he's not here. I haven't seen Kotex for quite a few matches. So whatever advantage I thought maybe would go toward the circle, I don't think they have much of an advantage. Unfortunately, it's going to be a really tough fight for these guys today. I mean, Refuze is playing extremely well of late. Now, if the circle really, really wants to stay in this, they need to control this trench with the little farmhouse. And most likely you're going to see armor roll down this road here to your east. 7, what is that? Panzer IV has already been destroyed. That's going to be a little bit of a problem. Let's see in terms of tanks. How are we doing on tanks? Not seeing anything on the map as of yet. Running with the Iceman. Takes down Lord Jax. He's usually in a tank. Just sworn I see him as a tanker. Let's pull up Eye in the Sky. So right below we've got Siegfried. Again, that house, that compound with trench is loaded now with Refuze players. And as I pan around, you're kind of seeing the box out of the sector. You're going to see this a lot. A lot of holding your line, hiding behind trees. Squirrel with a nice clap. Squirrel running a SL today. Get the clap on Fortes leader. Rico avenges him. Good trades going on back and forth. It's all about controlling pieces of the map, and I think this would be the objective. Hold that trench. Kind of where Avox is heading right now. And our boy. Making the run for it. Got some really high fraggers. I'm going to tell this guy Aiden Stark right here. Big time fragger right there. MG fire from Popple. Yeah, this map is all about holding those lanes for the MGs, allowing your infantry to move up. Lots of tough sledding. And David also, to not be outdone, he's another top fragger for the Circle. Normally a sniper. Picking up the STG instead. Oh my God, he looked like a marshmallow brother. That miracle bandage. I got a little fire. Overwhelmed, and that's kind of been the theme. Refuze does a great job of just staying clumped up and grouped up, and they're never really at a disadvantage. They don't really send guys out on YOLO missions, wide flanks. They generally roll like a rolling tide. They just keep, let's go coins. Yeah, baby. Oh, yes, sir. You know, really an effective tool, to be honest. We can kind of meme this weapon, but it does a pretty damn good job of cleaning out those trenches and all those people that, you know, like to be like little rats hiding. Pull up map. Have we changed? No, nothing's changed. So right back to the action. About the geese. Shay. You must be Italian. Oh, you're French. Check the other side. Sort of like our front door. The grind, the meat grind. Artillery doing what artillery does. Just curious if we even have a things were so scuffed. Let's see if we have a live player stats. Yes, we do actually, but I gotta fix it, so give me a moment, would you? There we go. So as you can see, Legion racking up 33 kills. I'm not sure who's on artillery for the circle quite yet. Excuse me, the circle for Refuze. I didn't get him last time. Showing my guy a little love. He's new to the comp scene. Bestu. That's quite a far run on Hürtgen. Not get clapped. This might be a blessing. Yeah, luck ran out. Let me quick check. What is our fourth point for the circle is salient 42. That flag is like a fortress. To get this is really difficult. The 8 is completely clear. Like this whole area is just nothing. It's just not destroyed trees, and you've got a fortress around here in terms of trenches, and you've got a big ass pillbox, radar tower, you know, everything all around. At this point, it's very hard to get. So the circle does have a chance of getting Siegfried Line back, but they definitely need to control the area up north, not just front door, but they need to control this area here along the 6 and the 7. Let's go, Janice. Hit the highlight reel. Hop, hop, hop. Yeah, see, going into that, Coins is just sitting there waiting. This is the epitome of be patient. I mean, take about 10, 15 meters, find cover. Otherwise, somebody's looking for you. One of our old Spanish influences, Mr. Fortes leader, OG, former, I think he's 501st, or he might have been Bastardos. I can't recall. It's been so long. And this is what I'm talking about. You need to just sit and be patient. Holding lines. He's just up here, just watching these trenches. It's all lit up. You can see. Arnie, graffiti, Hans, trying to soften up the infantry in trenches, looking to place rounds of HE in there. takes a shot from Zarkin, and this is the guy I wanted to highlight here. This guy is a pure killer for Refuze. Guy is just filthy. Not only that, he's got the best picture. That head, I love it. Luke's is out here just looking to touch infantry. This is my man E. Zarkin gets his man. So one. Bell is the last one in. He's basically out of commission. Zarkin doing a hell of a job. Takes out one of the crew members. Disables the looks. Meanwhile, on our fourth salient, he's pretty much under control. A little shout out to our commander and everyone's favorite, Mr. Baby Burn. Let him know what the hell's going on, Mayo. Somebody needs to take charge here. Got a couple infantry out in the distance, trying to follow the trajectory. Where's he hitting? Nice shots. He's got eyes on Rusky. Oh! That was a hella job, along with a bombing run. What bombing run? We got a circle bombing run on top of the tank. They weren't messing around. They needed him out. Nothing for our man Moose to do but heal up. Again, just holding lanes. Not one of these maps where you just kind of, you don't need to find the enemy. They're coming to find you. So find a good spot and make sure you're ready. Now you can see the front line has moved up quite a bit, and this is the soft cap for the circle. Got to get my boy Futaglis. Throw him up, baby. Throw him up. GG. This gets his man. But they are pressing the front door. I mean, this is at least 2 full squads. Circle is starting to feel the pressure. They've basically cut them in half here. This garrison is, they need to roll down from the garrison in the 6 and cut these guys off. Hoping the front door can hold long enough. Now, Tiger with Hey, see, Lord Jax, that's my guy right there. I thought I saw you as a tanker. He is a TC in that Tiger tank. Playing hard cap defense. Trying to back that bad boy up. Get some angles. Jump on with our little sniper. Flank around. Get out the pillbox if you need it. Smoke it if you got it, baby. Do it. Do it, do it. Got Beastly in your sights. So his objective is to take the building where Rico 85 is standing, or at the very least camp it. Allow 88 KA up here to move while he holds. There he comes. Let's get that. Rico no longer here. Rico gone. Runs into Fortes leader. Gets the kill on Fortes. Got Janice if he peeks him. Nope, Janice is not. Gets Janice. Just circling around up top, triggering all those OP. So he's a marked man. They know. Easily gets him. Fortes. While we do have a bit of time, I do want to roll the seasonal stats for Refuze. Show you how these guys are doing. And again, this is reflective of weeks 1 through 5, not the most current, which is week 9. I probably will update these things probably next week. Combine all these stats, give you a little better idea of how the player's performing. Here they come. Refuze just down in this pillbox that we're looking at to our front. That's the pillbox. Oh, did I miss my man Arctic? You know what? I take it back. Arctic. Dr. Arctic, I should say. He's not with us. Wait for that respawn. He's great. Now this is the same building, same spot, Fortes was here before. They're going to stay right here. It's all about controlling the map, and this is map control. We're going to see this fight pretty much stay right here over this little bit of real estate. Which may force Refuze to hook around a little bit wider. And right now, Beasley getting the best of Timus. Now we are getting some capture progress on our fourth fortress. Front door. Wow. And I would have never thought you can get through it, but, well, when you got that much smoke, recon flares popping out everywhere. Big Jim, Parity, taking down his. AT gun from earlier has been destroyed. %50 cap. That's very impressive, honestly. Jump on with our tankers, Rusky. Basically going to do all he can. I mean, that's big balls. I mean, you've already committed. You've already committed to the point. There's no going back. Just hope your infantry's got your 6. You'll kill everything to your front. Circle, north to southwest. Now holds the dogs off temporarily. It's up to Plegas. Plegas is going to need to load that thing up one more time. Not going to happen. 7-6 does look like it's retreating. Infantry support. It's probably heal. Quick look at the map. You can just see there's just nothing in the way of map control. Circle has been basically bottled up to the hard point. Salient 42. Garrison situation is really tough. Just one garrison up. 2 garrisons. That's a breakout garrison because they own. Refuze owns the 6 and the 7. Ooh, he gets the shank. Hey, let's go. And he's a support player. And he's a team player. And for a bonus, let me take down this garrison. Now, garrison on the point proper, more or less, for Salient 42 just went dead. That's a good take considering you own most of the southern part. Now you can start flooding. Anything put up will probably get locked out. You know, I was going to say also earlier, the win rate, I was just going to quick go over that. Yeah, we get a minute. Right now, it's just too much. Boys are just rolling in. Garrison's all lit up red. LPs are lit red. I mean, here it is. It's the fight for the radar dish. Radar tower. Here they come. Ice is still in the game. Move. Decides to take pillbox inside the hard point. So just a second ago, the circle owned both these pillboxes and the point proper. Now it's Refuze with guys covering the entrances like Alcalo. And is that Rusky? The boys are still on there. Arrow. Can't believe the 7.6 is still putting in work. Just a real quick look. Do we have tanks? We do have a tank in the rear. It's a Tiger sitting on the edge. Map edge, bottom of the 8. Statson getting his man. Dokes, was that? Can't remember his name. It's another one. Gets Tony. Rage Panda. Count it. Give me 3. Staten chucking grenades. Avoid strafing run. This guy's a one-man show today. Gets another man. This guy's unstoppable. Man, guy's bulletproof too, man. He's got hit twice, seen blood splatters coming off. Nothing stops this dude. And they are 99% capped on salient 42. About to go up 4-1, and that's how it is. Man, I didn't even recap it. Man, off the start, 30 minutes in, it was a quick and easy one for Refuze. Took the point relatively easily, and now we're almost 45 minutes through the match, and he just captured salient 42. Refuze is looking complete control, complete dominance. 4-1. Our fifth and final is logging camp, and garrison situation not looking great at the moment. Something needs to be done about that immediately. Once the last point starts to get capped, no longer can you spawn from your HQ, so something needs to get up and in a hurry. Now, we got Conquer, another one of our TCs, just here holding the lane for his inf to go up. So he's just blocking, basically not letting anything come out of these trenches or that factory building. Is that Josh? Let's get it. Clean, baby, clean. Sweep and clear, baby. Sweep and clear. Out in the open. Get to them lumber. There you go. Take the high ground. Yeah, lots and lots in here. Tiger tank. Just southeast of the point proper. But you can see it. This Tiger tank's in a world of hurt. It's not going to be able to keep off all that Refuze inf. And here comes our final point being capped. They get garrison up, that's the question. Garrison is up, so they are safe. But they don't have the preferred buildings. They've lost complete control of their front line. Bombing run looking to save it. Who is our commander? Baby Burn looking to save it. Going south to north on that bombing run. Looks to me like a lot of Refuze players were able to get inside cover. So that bombing run not quite as effective. They were out in the open, and look, another big spawn. This is going to be hell. This is going to be tough. Circles definitely got their back against the wall. Where's the rest of the team? Yeah, they're coming down from the north. Send everything south to help. But I mean, this is what we were talking about earlier. I mean, Refuze is just a really solid team. They've been playing extremely well. They're definitely going to go far. Maybe top 4. Maybe better. Who knows? Now, will the 7-6 run into the Tiger? He's out to repair. .76 goes down. Now that's a bit of hope for the Circle. If they can clean up some of this infantry and turn this real quick. You know, it's not impossible to take back logging camp and then immediately launch onto Salient. They do have 50-50. They're going to need a double drop. They're still a long way from that. They got to fight. Control this northern factory building. Refuze is just showing off those FPS skills there, just lights out inside the compound. Grim's got his eyes on a garrison. Okay, garrison, their only garrison taken out. Fizz gets him. More importantly, they need to get the garrison back up. They don't have a spawn. How we looking? How we looking? 3/4 capped. This is not looking good at all. Nowhere to spawn. This might be GG. Feeling. 15 seconds from now, we're going to be wrapping this one up. And Coins is in love. You got the... Don't tell me. Coins, you got the winter shit on? Yeah, that about wrap it up, boys and girls. 5-0 in about an hour and 10. Valiant effort, honestly. Circle is a good team, but clearly no match today for Refuze. Refuze is, one of those top teams. They're definitely to be reckoned with. And we'll just finish up going through our scores. Tankers, pretty well for basically a half a match. That's really well, actually. It's over 2K and about half a match. Double that, it's like 400. That's a great tanking day. So yeah, that'll about wrap it up here on Hürtgen Forest. I'm gonna hop back into the studio. Well, we had a little bit of a rough start, but yeah, once we got going, Refuze just was absolutely dominant. Just textbook, just crushed. Won most of their gun battles. Tankers played well from what I saw. And yeah, let's just kind of go over what that means now for the wins, because this kind of wraps up week 9 of the seasonal. So let's just quickly go over what we know now. Okay, so we have week 9, Helios beating the Chinese SLK team 3-2. So they move on to winners in week 11. The Greyhounds win. Beat Chimera 5-0. On, was it Hürtgen? Can't remember if it was Hürtgen or Omaha. Honestly, I don't remember. GBI had a nice comeback victory today over 82nd. Late, with about 20 minutes left, GBI came back and took, I believe it was Artillery Battery. Took it back, but about 22 minutes remaining, and then held on for the 3-2 win. And then the match we just cast right now, Refuze in dominant fashion 5-0'd the Circle. So, yeah, don't ask me to explain how the rest of this it's very messy, very messy. So I just know we will have a wheel spin. Mr. Altberg will be doing that on Monday to see how the next matches come out. So stay tuned for that. Definitely, I'm sure things will be posted in the seasonal Discord. Also, check that out. Quick shout out to my guys here for the stats. Florian, and he's from BF, I think it's TB. I was corrected. He's not on the Circle. And always, like I said before, comp needs a change. And Kaiser MTBB did it amazingly well. Him and a bunch of the guys from Extreme Dinosaurs put together a very informative video, basically underlining and outlining some of the glaring mistakes, I guess, or things that are impeding the growth of the game. So definitely check that out, support that. Hopefully devs get eyeballs on that. And before we wrap it up, make sure if you guys are interested in the comp scene, check out the Circle, their Discord, discord.gg/the Circle. If you're interested in comp, reach out to one of those guys over there. I'm sure they'll help you out. But yeah, that'll about do it for me. I mean, another week in the book, and we'll catch you back on week 10. Enjoy the rest of your day. Peace.